ladies and gentlemen, the class reaction video, ladies and gentlemen, to Jimmy the Drunk's video, which actually happens to be my video, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch Clown Show, who's on a dead channel himself, putting out clips nobody watches.
A dead channel, ladies and gentlemen. Dead channel.
Putting out clips nobody watches. I will say this though, with a guy like Mike Finch, it's real simple to me, all right? I'll just break this down as easy as I can. Mike Finch is a guy that competed in amateur MMA.
Mike Finch is a wannabe on a dead channel, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Finch, and you're on a dead channel. A dead channel.
Maybe he did other stuff I'm not aware of. I don't know his full background. All I know is he did some amateur MMA. There is footage of him. We played it on my channel. There's an amateur fight. He's getting his beat.
If you want to call it a fight, it was embarrassing to watch, ladies and gentlemen. You call that a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like a pillow fight. Mike Finch is involved in pillow fights. You wouldn't step to me, boy. Mike Finch. Nobody steps to the clown, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe he did other stuff I'm not aware of. I don't know his full background. All I know is he did some amateur MMA. There is footage of him. We played it on my channel. There's footage of Finch in an MMA fight, an amateur fight. He's getting his beat, but he said he didn't get finished. He stayed alive, and he came back, and he submitted this guy, okay? The difference is Mike Finch was protected in a cage with a referee, with a rule set, doctors. He was in no real danger.
A real fight doesn't have a referee, Mike Finch.
Being protected by a sport. Walking up on the street, he will not be protected. What will happen to him is real cut and dry and simple. If I ever walked up on him, okay? If I ever walked up on him, if he dared try to do anything to me, I will rip his eye out of his head. And if I don't rip his eye out of his bygone head, I'll rip his throat out. I'll do something to hurt. A submission. It'll be try to get me off, but if you can, I got no fear for some old MMA like him. And if he's that, I'll throw it out there to him. I doubt. Could Finch be listening right now? You never know.
Finch, you would never step to the clown, boy. Never. You would never step to me in real life. I would take my baseball hat and put it backwards, and you wouldn't step to me, boy. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Mike Finch. I'd take that baseball hat and I'd put it backwards, and you'd look at me. I'm 6'1", 195 pounds, and you would look at me and you would run. Nobody steps to me in real life, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody steps to the clown, and Mike Finch is one of them. Amateur MMA, and you can't even win.
45, 50 in here. Could he be drifting in and out? Maybe. Mike Finch, if you're listening right now by any chance, if you think you're a tough guy and you would like to prove that to Mr. Arkansas/Clown Show, I will give you a link to StreamYard off air. You can bring AJ back there with you, your lover. You can bring back one of these guys in my chat room right now. Bring back a guy that doesn't even like me as a third source, third party. I will go back there in the backstage, and you can tell me how and when you want to set this up.
Because you ain't bad, Mike Finch. You ain't bad. You would never. Nobody steps to me in real life, Mike Finch. Nobody. You on your dead channel, Mike Finch, you would never step to the clown. You hear me, boy? Never step to me, boy. That's right. By God, you would never step to me. I'd take my baseball, look at me, you run. You would run like a little rat. That's right. You would run like a rabid dog. You would run from Mr. Arkansas. Nobody steps to the clown, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody.
I don't fly. I don't travel. So we have to get around situations like that. I'm just going to be honest about that. The situation has to be attainable to do. You have to, make it happen. But I will whoop you like a dog any day of the week, twice on Sunday.
You hear that, Mike Finch?
I'll fight you and AJ on the same by God day.
That's right. Mike Finch, you and AJ. I'll fight both of you. Both of you. You won't step to me. And neither will AJ. Down there in that Tampa town. AJ. Nobody. You would be scared to step to me. Mike Finch and AJ at the same time. The stupid shadow boxing, AJ. MMA experts. You ain't an expert at fighting. I am. I, clown, am an expert at fighting. I don't fight fair. I don't fight with rules. You wouldn't dare step to me, boy. Boys.
One after the next. You can draw straws and flip a coin who goes first. And I'll...
That's right. Mike Finch or AJ. Either one of you go first, I'll take the next one next.
Put both of you on the same day. Both of you. I'm not going to take the 2-on-1. You probably could get me there. I'm talking about 1-on-1 each guy. Both of you the same by God day.
That's right, Mike Finch and AJ from MMA Experts. I'll take both of you. By God, both of you. And whoop both of you. Like a rabid dog and a rat.
And you won't do it because you ain't going to have a referee there to pull me off, or you ain't going to have a referee there to stop me from hurting you. Bottom line. Clint, but what about Clint? Dun, 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 dun.